Hello, everybody. How are you? How are you? My name is still Wayne, and you're still watching Inside Montclair. It's an interesting day right now. I'm getting ready for Trumpets Jazz Club in the restaurant. It is their last gig. They're closing up after many, many years, and I thought I'd just stop by, chat with Kristine and Enrico about their thoughts, what it was like, and wish them a farewell. So stay with me as we go inside Trumpets for our final interview. Well, folks, you saw me walking up to the front of the building. Perhaps it might be for the last time. And for those that have never been here, what the hell's wrong with you? And for those that have, you have, I hope, some interesting memories. I'm not quite sure how many years it's been, but I have a feeling these two people who aren't quite sure if they want to talk to me are sitting right here in front of me. Kristine, Enrico, I just want to say thank you for the memories. But before we even get that far, I have to just say, how long has it been? When did you first get started?
20 years, exactly.
It is 20 years.
Yeah.
Actually, it's going to be 20 years in October.
Yeah, we bought at the end of August and we opened up at the end of October. And we were going to go to October, but we thought we would be sold by then. And not that we were looking to get out so quickly, but we wanted to accommodate potential buyers, you know.
I think
and now it's probably going to happen, but during the month of October at some point. But we had some great bands during the years, and we had them this month to commemorate the closing. You know, a lot of people ask us, why did you close? It's a great club. Well, you know what? I was 45 years old when we opened this club.
No
I just
way.
retired from over 40 years of teaching, about 45 years of teaching. And we want to start to relax a little bit. And Enrico, as you know, is a great chromatic harmonica player, guitarist, singer.
Many of us have heard that many times. With you singing, by the way.
Thank you. Yes, I sing. And I think, you know, he wants to play more and go to Europe more and tour a little bit and just relax.
Well, over the 20 years, you entertained and provided a venue for a very professional, and you also dealt with the Montclair folks. You gave them an opportunity to perform on many levels, which I thought was actually tremendous. Now, I got a tough question for you. What was maybe the most interesting memory you could come up with?
Well, I know which one. It was Saturday after September 11th.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a very tough time. But that night, George Benson showed up. And
Wow.
he sat on that wall, and he basically sat in with the band the whole night. And actually, his picture is on that wall.
That's a memory.
Yeah.
Now, you've had actually some that have been regulars come by. I think Di Moiser and the big band people have been here on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
yes. Mel Davis.
Quite a
you
few. Meg, our friend Meg, has a
Yeah,
series
she did
going on for a while.
she did a wonderful series on Wednesday nights.
Yeah.
And we had an
Dave
open mic.
Stryker also has been here
And
many
you know,
times.
although it's a jazz club, we have had many different types of music. The different genres have reflected the tastes of our audiences and also our musical tastes. Because, you know, for example, I play mandolin, right? When I play mandolin, I like to play classical or pop music or Broadway. When I sing, I like to sing jazz. When I play the piano, I like to play classical.
Now, how can you mix that together? Or you just do them separately? I mean, that's a tough mix. It's totally different. Yeah, okay.
You know, different genres. And sometimes it's more enjoyable to listen to certain types, to dance to certain types of music. But we've had it all here.
Yes.
We've had everything from R&B, you know, jazz, blues. We've had opera. We did some opera programs.
And you support a lot
here.
of the fair-lawn organizations, like some of the kids, some of the high school kids, and different groups like
We
that. have
started
been here,
that
right?
here a lot. In the very beginning, we started with Janet Lemansky when she
Yeah.
had her program here with her students with the double rainbow concerts and all. And we also had then Jazz House Kids here
Right.
many times. And the high school programs. I had many, many high school. Montclair came here once, but West Orange religiously for like 10, 15 years they came here, and they would do fundraisers, and their jazz bands would play Bergen Academies, Nutley
Yeah,
High
one more
School.
once, a lot
One
of
More
different-
Once, great collaboration
different
with
schools.
with Joey Verderesi.
And I also want to
Champagne.
interject real fast. This was a restaurant also, and you had tremendous food here
Yeah,
throughout this
and
entire
you know,
time.
when this was first opened, when Emily opened it, Emily Wingert, who really is
Prior to you getting involved, right?
Yeah, she's the one who
created it,
Created
actually.
it, and all tribute to her with her vision. But there were only in 1988 13 restaurants in town, and this was the only fine dining. And you know that we have now over 135 restaurants in town. And you know, a lot of them offer free music. And people don't want to pay for music like they used to. A lot of people will come to the door and say $15. And I had someone once, several years ago, we had two members of the Caribbean band here. We had Dave Samuels and Dave Valentine playing here.
This is international
And
as well as
they-
local. I want to say
What?
that, yes.
Caribbean.
Yeah, but they didn't give it the name but they were here playing together. And people started complaining, why do we have to pay $20 to come in to hear
Oh,
music?
please.
I said, but don't you understand they're Grammy winners? You know what, not everybody knows about everything, but they don't hesitate to go to the movies and spend $15, $20, buy popcorn and everything, and it's a changing world. And I think a lot of the different restaurants in town have a lot of groups behind them. It's not just a husband and wife who have just done it.
I
for the
think
love
this
of
is a
the
very
music.
unique situation that's been going on for many years, and there's many people in this town that are going to miss you. What do you think you're going to miss?
Enrico?
Both of you. One at a time. Come on, that'll be my final thought. What's going to
Go
be?
ahead.
Go ahead. You
Well, I
both-
think she's gonna miss it more than me, because she was the mind behind the whole thing. You know, I just went along with it. I mean, that's that's the truth. You know,
Well, you could have
Being in
not
position.
have gone along with this, so you did.
That's true.
that's right.
To the pleasure of all of us, by the way.
And I did it really because of Enrico. I said, you know, he was trying to encourage a friend, to buy this place, and in 1999, and
In 1999, that was almost after you started.
that's when we started.
That's when you
right
started.
before then, it was
Yeah.
in 1999.
'Cause I was around that time,
And
too.
the deal fell through. It had been closed for 3 years. And the guy just didn't move forward with it. Maybe his wife didn't want to travel so far. They were more in central Jersey. And I just said, you know, this would be good for you. This is good for you. You're a great musician, and you have to do something. You might as well do music. And he's like, I never asked you to do this. That's all I heard for the next 20 years.
Well, let me just interject and say, right now, do a few things that you've always wanted to get accomplished, which I can't imagine that list is too long at this point in time, but you're doing some wonderful things. And I think I'm going to just speak for all the fellow people in Montclair and those that pass through this store. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for letting so many people get involved with what they do, to share it with everybody else. Best of luck, and I hope to see you and hear from you guys in the near future.
Well,
Thank you very
and
much.
thank you for all of your support, for all the fundraisers we've done here. We've really believed in a lot of things that we've done, for the dog bath that we did with the Rotary just recently.
Okay.
That was great. So many different things when we helped out with Haiti and all kinds of, after Katrina, for the animals, with residents of Montclair. So we have a lot of great people in Montclair, a lot of people who have given of themselves to try to make this happen, and also the musicians, who a lot of them paid without getting paid for a lot of these things. So we had a really great Trumpets family, and we hope to produce some shows in different areas under the Trumpets name, maybe do a festival somewhere, and keep in touch with the wonderful friends we've made here in Montclair.
Well,
and
you
the
let me know when you're
surroundings.
getting ready to do anything else, and I'll try to come by and help you out in promoting it too. From me to you, God bless you.
Thank you, Wayne. We
And as
love
Bob
you.
Hope once said, thanks for the memories.
Thank you.
Thank you.